fast. However, at 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Pretty sure it's more than that now. Way more than like a lot more. Okay. This game was awesome. It was great, honestly. uh, I was not very good at it. I think I played on hard. I think. Think. The only complaint I probably have about this game was how often you have to double back. And the scenery and like the obstacles changed very little. Sometimes it was just absurd, like when going up the stairs. That scene, honestly, oh, that was something. I got most frustrated fighting Liquid on top of the Metal Gear, but that's the end boss, so that's the time I should be frustrated. That's the time I should be, like, yeah, be tough. Altogether, like, I'm surprised how great a game Hideo and his team made. In '98 with the PlayStation 1 technology, like, this is great. I definitely have to let the credits go. You know, when you enjoy a good piece of art, at the very least, you can let it play on your screen. So then the names of the people who developed it, even if you're not going to remember the names, even if you're not going to really appreciate who these people are, because you don't know them, you don't know what their job entails, at the very least, it might make them feel good that their names were on your screen in your home because of their hard work. Like that, there's something symbolic about that, I think. I've been playing this game for about 4 hours and 45 minutes. That's gonna be a lot of content for my YouTube channel. And I played the end sober. Completely sober. You know, that's not a good thing. I wish I was drunk right now. Yep. If I remember correctly, Meryl and Snake don't stay together. If I remember correctly. I think. Pretty sure. I'm trying to remember how how Metal Gear Solid 2 goes. I know in 2 starts off with you thinking that you're Snake, but you're actually Raiden or Jack at the time. And Snake's there, but it's only till later that you play as him. Oh no, wait! You play as him in like a flashback, like a prequel kind of mission, and then the main story begins and you're Jack. Why does Snake get back into war though? And I forget. I'm gonna have to emulate and play those games eventually. It's a good story, honestly, but I'm sorry, I don't really have the emotional connection with all the characters because they literally met each other all in the span of just a day. Like, you're supposed to have feelings for Naomi and Hal Emmerich and Meryl, and really don't. Yeah, at least I didn't. It was just like the dynamic between the characters just serves as a plot element, but like as the player, I never felt like Meryl's awesome. Well, I liked her, but I didn't really get to see her develop as a character. She's just the damsel. Well, an independent damsel at that, but still, you know, this was totally the hero gets away with the girl kind of ending, which is good. I like that. Just the character development was, that's all.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
You're solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes,
Ocelot.
sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman?
Solidus. I do remember Solidus.
Yes,
Do
sir.
remember that.
I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Okay. Codename Iguana. Special items. Bandana. I saved 30 times. Good round number. Being found 36 times. Killed 173 rations. 100. Took me 10 hours to beat that game? Fuck. That's a lot of content. That's a lot of damage. Yes, save. Save it here. Okay. Looks like it's just gonna start over, put me back there. As far as I know, that bandana is infinite ammo if you equip it. Let's see if the intro scene is any different.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I shouldn't have wasted my time with that. Okay, briefing? It's briefing.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff, and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives.
Why are there coordinates?
First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief,
X, Y, and Z.
Donald Anderson. And the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Oh, that's cool. It's like, yeah, it's like a whole fucking manifesto. Person in charge, Roy Campbell and Dr. Naomi. Filtration method. And you can watch all this extra footage, but I'm not gonna.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 Huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better
That
than
was
that.
stupid.
You take this assignment
It's
even
blackmail,
without the
buddy.
threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
Presumably, then he takes the job because he was blackmailed. So that explains why Snake came back to war for Operation Shadow Moses. Special. What's this? Demo theater? Previous operations? Oh, I think these are like trailers. Metal Gear. PR training. Okay. Alright, we're done here. Thanks for watching. All of this will be broken up into 10, 15-minute segments and uploaded to my YouTube channel at Graphic7. Have a good one. Bye-bye.